Good evening, YouTube. This is Kayleen String coming at you with a mail call, actually a FedEx. I had to go to FedEx office to pick it up because they cannot stand delivering to my building. But what I have here in this huge box is a prize win off of the Oupes periodic live streams where they do quizzes, and people that have the most correct answers can win prizes. And this is my second one. The first one was a flashlight, and this one is a solar panel, and the box is bigger than I expected. I have already opened it just to inspect it because since I ride the bus and I don't have one of those folding dollies, which I really should have for carrying things like this from a shipping company's access point, like FedEx office or a UPS access point, when I got something big like that. So I literally walked that thing from the FedEx office to the bus stop, got in a bus, got out, then literally walked it from the bus stop up to my apartment. So the edges of the box are a bit dirty, so I did open it and inspect it just to make sure that everything was fine. So I turned it around so that my address is not showing, but I think from this distance it really wouldn't be visible anyway. But so what I do with this, I just turn it upside down, then I can lift the outer box, and I'll just lean that up against my door, and then I can flip this box right side up, now I can reveal the contents. This piece of foam was sitting like this, cut out because these are the cords that are attached to one half of the panel. But nice thick foam. Then there is a user guide. I'll just put the lid back up for. Okay, we have the user guide. And then here is the warranty paper. That's all that is on that side. I will set that up there. There is foam on the back side to protect this back side of the panel. See, something else fell out of the box. I'll put that up here. We'll get to that in a Here's the panel itself in this big plastic bag, which is very easy to remove. Then we have a snap on got the snap on that side, and there's the snap there. It also drops the cable. I'll pop that one, and we got another foam here which I will put inside the box. And then we have these pieces here. I'll have to figure out where they go, but I'm going to go ahead and turn the panel like this. So this is a 100-watt panel, so each half will kick 50 watts. This is a pretty hard panel. It's more rigid than my Rock Pals or my other. I have a 160-watt panel. I don't remember the brand of it. It's just kind of one of those off-brands. But this is a little bit more rigid, and my cat might make an appearance. So it has, then I will turn it this way, and these are the kickstands. There's a snap to hold it in place. Each side has the kickstand. Then the cord comes out of here. These are MC4. I will bring this closer to my phone so you'll have to lift it up. So these are the standard MC4s, and then there's another adapter here. You can put two like panels together. You know, they have to have the same voltage, same watt capacity and all that. But then here's another connector, and then there are adapters you could put on this to fit other power stations if you're plugging this into another one, but of course it says on here no power oops with Oupes. I think that's kind of funny. I'm going to go ahead and close this back up. See, I'll stand so you can see. And then I can put the cable, this other snap up here, I can keep the cable tied up. And then the kickstands just snap. Then there are grommets here. I suppose if you had to hang it, I would definitely want some heavy-duty cordage if I was going to hang it. Well, I'll have to get that cable back up, but I'm going to show you this other side of the panel. It has all of this. I'll hold that up for a few seconds. Has the specs on it. I have an Oupes 600, the previous 600 that had the orangish yellow on the sides of it. It's not the Exodus 600, which is kind of like the upgraded version of that. Or I could use this with one of my other smaller power stations. The only thing is where I'm at. I live in a north-facing apartment, so my deck faces north. So what I would have to do is take my power station and the panel down to the parking lot or the part of the yard that does get direct sun, or into the park across the street. And you see Pumpkin down there. I don't know if you can see her, but there she is. Here's a pumpkin. She's checking out the box. She's kind of a, she's a torty girl, so she's kind of dark, but you saw her checking it out. But yep, this is my win from the periodic live streams that Oupes does, and they do a quiz, and there is no, if the next one that I do, I get in on, if I get all 10 questions right, I could still win another prize. It doesn't, they don't say you have to wait a certain amount of time before you can win again. Yeah, Pumpkin is checking out my solar panel. Does the kitty approve? Does the pumpkin approve? Does the pumpkin approve? I think she approves. Now she's going to get the zoomies. But there you go. There is my latest addition to my small number of solar panels. But even though I live in a north-facing apartment, I still want to have panels to be able to charge my power stations. Have small ones besides my Oupes. So there you go. That is as my prize win. I'm going to put a link to the Oupes website and their YouTube channel, where they are putting up videos on preparedness featuring solar power and solar power stories of people who got power stations and it got them out of a jam, or there's situations where they needed backup power, and when they discovered the power station, they used it, and they're able to live much better through that occurrence, that incident where they had lost power. Since the 2020 derecho that smacked Iowa and knocked out power to a good section of the state, I realized that I was not prepared at all for a power backup. So I won the Oupes power station off of a Facebook giveaway from the Oupes Official Club Facebook group, which I am in also. So now I have a solar panel for that. I now have a solar panel I can put to each one of my power stations. That way, when I do have to use them, I would have to babysit them so that they wouldn't get stolen. But I could go somewhere where there's good sun, and I can sit down there and charge up so that I can have power later on. So I hope you check out the links that I will drop in. Even if you don't get an Oupes, backup power is very important. So get a power station, get a solar panel. So if you get one where you can add batteries, do that. Because that will definitely make you much better prepared for the next power outage. Anyway, thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.